It has now been almost 4 months since I became a mother, and I am slowly but surely getting back into the swing of things, starting to feel like we have some kind of routine. So this week I thought I would share with you a little bit of how I take care of myself now as a young mother and the things I do to make sure that I stay as happy and healthy as possible. One of the things that is always really important to me is good, healthy and delicious food. So starting with my breakfast here today, I like to cram as many healthy things into my breakfast as I possibly can, just so that I know that I've already eaten those and I don't really have to worry about that for the rest of the day anymore. Now that it is summer, I like to have some yogurt with a little bit of extra protein powder, cereal, fresh fruit always, some nuts and seeds, and then I always have an orange juice and my vitamins. And this is just a little ritual that I have that sets me up for the day. One of the sayings I hear most often when it comes to motherhood is you cannot pour from an empty cup. And honestly, truer words have never been spoken. Put your own oxygen mask on first, things like that. And I realized a few years ago now actually, just how important it is to me that I exercise regularly. Working out has been a thing that has made the biggest difference in my mental health ever, honestly. It helps stabilize my mood, make me more resilient emotionally, and just feel more clear-headed and level-headed, I guess. So it is very important to me now, postpartum, that I get back into some kind of a exercise routine again. As soon as I was allowed after giving birth, I went back to swimming, which I have been doing for a few weeks now, which is absolutely lovely. Swimming is such a wonderful, low-impact, full-body workout, and I'm really excited to pick up ballet again in a couple of weeks when my classes start up again. I really miss that. But now that there's a little bit more routine in my life with the baby, and there's a little bit more time again for me to actually spend on myself, I really want to try working out a little bit more often again than I have been until now. And one of the things that could be a huge help with this is Trainwell, who are also the sponsor of today's video. So Trainwell is a service, an app service that matches you with an online real-life personal trainer. So they have a database of professional personal trainers and they match you to the perfect person based on a little quiz that you fill in, where you can enter certain preferences, like for a male or female trainer, age, a person that is specialized in certain things, so maternity and postpartum, for example. So then you get in touch with your personal trainer. They make a workout plan for you consisting of exercises that are within the app itself that you can then follow, and you can chat with your personal trainer. They will check in to see how you're doing, your progress, if any changes need to be made to your workouts, and then update your workouts regularly. And I feel like this is a fantastic, very flexible way to incorporate working out into your life. You can also let them know how much access you have to workout equipment. So if you're working out at home or you have access to a full gym or anything in between. And I think it's just perfect that they can tailor workouts specifically for postpartum moms and recovering mothers to slowly start building back up your fitness in a safe way again. You can use my link in the description box below to start your free 14-day trial with your personal trainer on Trainwell. And since Robert is working from home today, I'm just gonna go ahead, head to the gym, do some exercising and start my day a little bit later than usual. That was lovely. I'm very glad I got to do that. I'm starting back up slowly, so I did half an hour. I started with a little bit of a cardio warm-up. So I did 10 minutes on the rowing machine, and then I did some strength training. I did glutes, shoulders, and abs. I did like that rotating, like torso rotation thing. Slowly but surely building up some strength again, and I need that because baby is getting so heavy. He's a big boy. He was born a pretty big boy, but now, oh my gosh, he just grows every day. So while we're here, I thought I could show you my current beauty routine, I guess, makeup routine. It is short. Obviously, I don't have a lot of time to spend on makeup. Now, granted, I was never someone who did make a lot of time for a beauty ritual in the morning, but it has become even less now. So let's go through it. By the way, I do wear my hair up in this claw clip all the time now. First of all, because it's really quick and simple. Secondly, so that baby doesn't pull my hair while breastfeeding. And thirdly, because the postpartum hair loss has set in and oh my gosh, I am losing hair everywhere, all the time, handfuls. Whenever I shower, there's just literally just handfuls of hair falling out of my head. And I was expecting this, I knew it was coming, but it's still sad when it does happen. If you've been following me for a very long time, you may remember I went through a bout of hair loss when I was like in my late teens, and my hair never fully grew back. It kind of did, but during my pregnancy, I had the fullest hair I have had since I was a teenager, and it was so good. It was so nice. I loved it. And now it's all falling back out again. And I don't know when it's gonna stop and how thin my hair is gonna get again. So if it gets too bad, I might go back to a bob cut, because I do feel like my hair looked fuller that way. But if I don't have to, I would very much like not to, because I do prefer my hair longer. Anyways, so that's why I always wear my hair in this claw clip now, just so that hair doesn't get everywhere. As far as hair care goes, I have been using this shampoo by Rituals and the conditioner. That's a different scent currently, but usually I go for the Sakura, which is the pink line, and this is the Jing collection, but I prefer the pink. So yeah, that's the shampoo I've been using. Love it. Makes my hair super soft and shiny. As far as face goes, I've been keeping things super simple. I use just one moisturizer in the morning, which is this. It's the Ethos brand, which is Ethos is a drugstore in the Netherlands. The Ethos brand moisturizer. Literally just the basic moisturizer. It's clean, it's vegan, I like it, it moisturizes. When I'm planning to go out in the sun, I have this little sample tube of Drunk Elephant SPF that I've been using for my face, and that's pretty much it. So for makeup, again, super basic. This is a lifesaver. Even though we're getting decent sleep, my eye bags are there, and I will admit I'm already wearing some concealer, but I'm just going in with a second layer here because oh man. Then I use the Benefit Gimme Brow for my eyebrows. I don't do this every day, but it's just something that gives a little bit of color and a little bit of hold. I do like that, especially on days when I am filming. I feel like it looks nice when I do something with my eyebrows. Then on days when I'm wearing eyeliner, I use the Catrice Calligraph Pro Precise Matte Liner Waterproof. I use pretty much all Catrice products at the moment. They're really inexpensive and great quality for the price. Then mascara, I use the Catrice Glam & Doll False Lash Mascara. And this is like the more extensive version of my makeup routine. Some days when I want to do the more minimal version, I just do concealer and mascara. And then a lip product. And then honestly, many days I don't wear anything. I just don't do any makeup at all. But I do like to make a little bit of time for myself to do this, because I just feel better when I do spend, you know, this little bit of attention on myself. Just makes me feel more put together and like I'm ready for the day. So, oh, the lip product I use is a tinted lip balm. It's this Labello, and I think this is sold as Nivea in many countries. And it's the Cherry Shine lip balm. Just makes me look a little bit more alive. So that's it. That is my skin and makeup routine. And then in the evening, I remove my makeup. I still use one of those microfiber cloths that you just kind of wipe off the makeup with water. And I use the Drunk Elephant, let's see, what's it called? The Best No. 9 Jelly Cleanser. Bestie? One more thing, I don't do this every day, but when I'm going out, perfume. My scent of this season is Replica from the garden, and fully discovered Replica just a little bit before giving birth, and I fell in love with pretty much every single one of their scents. They are incredible, the most unique, layered, just incredible, atypical scents. This one from the garden features tomato vines, and tomato vines are one of my favorite smells in the world. Just incredible, and this is a perfume just kind of inspired by that, and it's so amazing. Absolutely love it. So that has been my summer scent, and I already have one lined up for autumn that I cannot wait to start wearing, and it is Whispers in the Library, also a replica, and this one smells like paper and waxed wood. It's just the warmest. Yeah, Whispers in the Library is the perfect name for it. It is absolutely incredible, and I do believe this is discontinued. Such a nice, amazing scent. So yeah, that's gonna be my autumn winter one. But for now, from the garden it is. It doesn't smell like straight up tomato vine either. It's very, once again, layered and deep and just incredible. We get our groceries delivered to our door once a week, which is ideal for me. I love this system. We've been doing it since the pandemic. I can make a meal plan once a week at the beginning of the week, plan out all of our meals, all of the evening meals, our dinners for the entire week, and do all of the groceries at the same time, make sure I get all the ingredients for every dish. I feel like it's a lot easier to do the groceries that way. I don't have to, try and remember everything in the grocery store or make a list beforehand and come there and find out they're out of things. Because online you usually have access to the full range of the grocery store, just everything they sell. Sometimes they're out of stuff, but I can always just go to my local grocery store if that happens. It doesn't happen very often. But I like that I can make a balanced meal plan this way and make sure that we eat, different categories of foods throughout the week. I don't really plan our lunches, but I do make sure that we have plenty of options in the house to make healthy lunches with. So I usually try to get some veggies, to make sandwiches and things like that. So let me do a little haul. So here we have raspberries, organic mozzarella, organic cheese, and spreadable cheese for my husband. Some veggie spreads for sandwiches. This is vegan egg salad, vegan tuna salad. Here. Moving on, there is vegan cream cheese for me, some vegan deli meats here, orange juice, a head of lettuce, a cauliflower, vegan minced meat, tempeh, some organic red cabbage, and then I got 3 of the meal boxes. I think I showed these in one of my vlogs when I was waiting for the baby to arrive. Our grocery store sells these meal boxes that include a recipe on the sleeve and then all the ingredients you need for it on the inside, except for usually things like meat and dairy, which is perfect for me because I can then substitute those. But I got 3 of those this week. So we have a southern French salad. We're gonna have, this is a lasagna, and in this one the veggies are already cut, so it's super quick. Perfect. And then we have this Mediterranean stew. Alrighty, part 2. We have some whole wheat bread, apples. I'm gonna make a salad with those. I have some muesli with nuts, cherry tomatoes. The only downside to shopping like this, ordering groceries online, is that everything comes wrapped in plastic. Almost everything. I have a bell pepper. I have a cucumber. I have some limes, some whole wheat tortillas, flaming hot Doritos, M&M's, whole wheat spaghetti, whole wheat macaroni, tomato paste, then a whole bunch of beans. So we have lima beans, black-eyed beans. Those were on sale this week. Kidney beans and white beans. These are baked beans in tomato sauce. Some canned diced tomatoes, canned corn, vegan sriracha mayo, some piccalilli sauce. We have, of course, sea salt, alcohol-free sparkling rosé, and a toilet freshener that we got for free. So yeah, that's it. That's everything. So let me load this up and get everything put away. I try to make sure to do for myself is to make time for hobbies. Now, I am very lucky that all of the hobbies I had before giving birth were very compatible with motherhood and life with children. So I am still able to do most of my hobbies, pretty much all of them actually. So I try to definitely do that. I feel like in this season of early motherhood, it can be quite easy to lose yourself in motherhood and just be parenting all day. This might not be the case for everybody, but I personally very much still feel the same as I did before giving birth. I still feel like me. I still have all the same interests. And if I can still, participate in my hobbies and do the things that I love doing, then I definitely want to do that. So obviously now that it's summer, I'm still really enjoying gardening, and actually Flores really enjoys watching me garden. So I just put him in his little bouncy seat and he watches me garden for a little bit. Obviously knitting is something I can do easily while he's asleep or while he's around, and regularly making time for things like that just really helps me feel like a human still and like myself. Robert and I also take turns, sometimes taking an evening off. One of us will have the entire evening to themselves to just dedicate to whatever we want to do, hobbies. And yeah, that's just a really, really nice way to incorporate some self-care, mental health time, I would say. Really helps things feel a little bit more normal in a situation that is pretty life-changing. I think in the end, what it comes down to is flowing with the changes and accepting that this is a very slow season of life and there is beauty in that. It's really lovely to be able to just slow down for a while and enjoy this stage, which is very, very precious, and accepting that something new has come into my life, which takes absolute top priority, and everything else needs to be simplified. But I don't need to let go of everything else. I don't need to let go of all the other aspects of my life. They just no longer can take as prominent of a position in my life as they did before. It's taken a little bit of time for me to find out just how they can still be a part of my life, but I feel like I have it figured out now, and it feels really good. I'm very happy with where I am right now. Obviously, we're still figuring things out and things change all the time as baby grows up and changes. But I feel like right now we've struck a nice balance and I'm quite satisfied. So that is really, really nice to have reached this place. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I'm just gonna sit down, drink my mint and lemon balm tea, do a little bit of knitting, and I hope you will join me again next week here. Have a lovely, lovely weekend, and I will see you very soon.